Was she mad at you? If you knew or understood why she loved, realized why she is precious, she important to us. How much she means to the future without her damage is done. You stand accused, the abuser who murdered daughters and sons. Kissed by stars, shadow killer light from afar. Eyesight with a spark, search for what she find in the dark. Small in the frame, big brain, mountain the heart. Good with a secret, no shame, like she's smart. Maybe inside another life she find us some fine arts, but we ain't born with choices, so she hopeless when life's hard. Lost and alone for naked, live finding a way, making alliance, be a loyal dog and wait for a day. The corner warned to the street lights, begged her to stay. The curb heard the crosswalk cry as she walked away. The church was heard praying, she was one they could save. A disappointed system couldn't make her a slave.
If I could get past the day, I'd do it all a different way. I'd give myself half a chance. I wouldn't call the devil out to dance. If I could just catch a break, the differences that I can make, the type of pain that I could take. Yeah, I die before I choose to break.
There she is, I see how you look at her. You wish you could protect her, cause you see something good in her. You see what we all see, there's more than just the hood in her. We can see her greatness and devils trying to shoot at her. Chaos under madness, junkies trying to shoot her up. Old men trying to give her babies, white wolves out to chew her up. She more than just a throwaway, this more than just to shoot 'em up. More than just a poor girl this cold world is using up. Tragedy, travesty, the murder of her majesty. Complete and utter blasphemy, end result catastrophe. Generations wiped out, the future is a casualty. Anything concerning her, I prefer you asking me. Also do it candidly, in a low tone with reverence, or end up in a box standing over you a reverend. She's sacred far as we concerned, this here is a holy place. Big brother, she chose a blow holes to your face.
If I could get past the day, I'd do it all a different way. I'd give myself half a chance. I wouldn't call the devil out to dance. If I could just catch a break, the differences that I can make, the type of pain that I could take. Yeah, I die before I choose to break.
Played to an early grave in a game she thought she could play. She might have made it a business to be a business one day, but all that business is finished. No hope for words left to say. No more lessons from mistakes. No graduation day. No getting over the awkwardness of being a teen. No more late nights on the block, pearling blunts for the team. More tears and vigils, more blood stains the streets. More division between the living, cutting flesh for the beef. Vengeance is on the table, this revenge is so sweet. Insatiable is the appetite, awaken the beast. Irrational thoughts and actions make the most sense to me. What's happening is gonna happen, we gon' die, we eat. Everything, every single motherfucking piece. And even then, no comparison to what you owe me. I have nothing, and only one thing left to gain. I promise I'ma walk you through flames, screaming her name.
If I could get past the day, I'd do it all a different way. I'd give myself half a chance. I wouldn't call the devil out to dance. If I could just catch a break, the differences that I can make, the type of pain that I could take. Yeah, I'd die before I choose to break.
If you can hear these visions, then take a long, hard listen through the walls of this prison.
I'ma show the world something.
In case you haven't seen the signs, they rather I not give you peace in the mind.
Cause I'm here to show the world something.
And that made me a threat, they wage war, and that made me a vet.
Cause I'm here to show the world something.
Lighters up, heads high, your battle scars and the stars in line. Let's make this clear, we don't know why the fuck we here, where we end up when it's done, or why it's something to fear. How it started, who made the call, we know nothing at all. Just instincts, holding on when you sleep and you fall. The ability to share love, the humility to share blood. We have a will to help us change us. We have a reason, our belief in what we can't touch, what we can do to make it useful and enhance us. That's all I got for answers. If you and I were to unite, we cure the fucking cancer. Slay the beast, reign supreme, build a future faster. Pass up every bastard that been looking past us. Hands up, hand us back the culture. We can patch up the holes dug up by the vultures. We can handle the havoc in hell when it's unholstered. Slug to the shell, back in the pistol before it's over. If you can hear these visions, then take a long, hard listen through the walls of this prison. In case you haven't seen the signs, they rather I not give you peace in the mind.
Cause I'm here to show the world something.
And that made me a threat, they wage war, and that made me a vet.
Cause I'm here to show the world something.
Lighters up, heads high, your battle scars and the stars in line. Young Thundercat wanna rap, spit that flow. As long as the gap blow, he can get that dough. He thinking it's all he knows, cause it's all he's told. He has yet to get a taste of what he don't know. What it's like to be alone when your family is gone, cause you putting them all in danger, bringing bullshit home. When your bitch has enough of your shit and she hit the bricks, and your brother from another trying to slip her the dick. When the walls get thick behind bars and brick, cause you stood in front of a judge and watched someone you love. Detailed in the script, telling all of your shit. You realize you're getting buried in the hole that you dug. Most times, things are nothing like you imagine. We tend to see the romantic and never question the damage we cause with these flaws. I'm asking for answers and you just grasping at these straws. If you can hear these visions, then take a long, hard listen through the walls of this prison. In case you haven't seen the signs, they rather I not give you peace in the mind. And that made me a threat. They wage war and that made me a vet. Lighters up, heads high, your battle scars and the stars in line. Change something, show the whole world you can make something, create something. We got nothing to take nothing. You stay frontin', you walk in the stage and say nothing. Say something, you standing over the grave dumping dirt on your own, the shovel, the chrome, the same function. The powder to charge the bullet right through your brain function. The future's the past, the system is crashed. There's a virus in your iris, third eye made of glass. Learn to feel, differentiate the false from the real. Religion from human spirit, you survive through your will. Family first, nurture your own. They gon' pass the knowledge on the generations long after you gone. Question it all, think for yourself. Accept your mistakes. When you fail, never forget how it felt. Teach someone something instead of bitching about the card you was dealt. Only then will your presence be felt. If you can hear these visions, then take a long, hard listen through the walls of this prison. In case you haven't seen the signs, they rather I not give you peace in the mind. And that made me a threat. They wage war and that made me a vet. Lighters up, heads high, your battle scars and the stars in line. Salutes. Welcome back to Sha Ill Reacts. I am your host, Sha Ill, and we are back in the building. Appreciate y'all for being here. What is poppin', y'all? Hope everybody's having a good Saturday afternoon. All right, hope everybody can hear me loud and clear and everything's gravy. All right, shout out to the chat. I see y'all. Salutes. All right, hundreds up in the chat for y'all. Appreciate y'all being here. Right. After Saturday, there was a lot of editing, a lot of videos getting dropped. Haven't gone live all week, so decided to do a little early live before we get started with Jay. Later on at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. CST, we will be live with Jay Flores of the Flores Twins. All right, but we gonna chop it up over here a little bit. Jonathan Pantoja said, "Do you believe in magic?" Wow, did you see that? Jonathan Pantoja is mentioning a troll experience that I had to deal with this week, so I had to put a troll in their place, and all her little threatening buddies, but we got that worked out. So yeah, I do not believe in magic. Salutes, right? Salutes. Hope everybody's having a good day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Salutes to you. Happy Mother's Day to my mother, my sisters. Salutes to y'all. I appreciate y'all. Happy Mother's Day to my grandmother. Happy Mother's Day to y'all sisters, y'all mothers, y'all grandmothers, y'all baby mamas, y'all wives, all of that. Happy Mother's Day to y'all. Salutes to everybody in the building. We gonna hang out today. At some point, y'all gonna let me know what time is appropriate. At some point, I'm gonna start, having a little something to sip on, you know what I'm saying? But until then, we're going to keep it moving and get it popping, all right? I appreciate you guys being here today. We hanging out. I've been working to try to make improvements to the channel and get things popping around here. So we're getting there, all right? Let's get through the chat real quick. Salutes to Mr. Eddie Jimenez on the check-in. Salute, sir. Appreciate you, sir. All right, happy Saturday to Soraya. Appreciate you being here. Happy Mother's Day. Salute to Jonathan Pantoja, usual suspects in the building. 030 North, what's good? Appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. Shout out Big June. I said mine's back, brother. Appreciate you. All right? Jonathan asked if I believe in magic. All good? You hear me just fine? Perfect. Hit that like button, y'all. It don't cost a thing. It's for the free. All right? So salutes Big June. Salutes Velez. Appreciate you. No other Jesus. What's good? Salutes to you. Appreciate you being here. Salutes to you, Zorada. Happy Mother's Day, man. Hope you're having a great day. We're going to hang out today. And we're going to, the first thing we're going to get into is the, we got the video with Chapo's, what's her face? His, what can I call it? His abuse victim. You know, his underage mistress, we'll say. You know what I'm saying? Well, I call her his abuse victim. She probably calls herself something else. But we're going to get into all of that. All right, housekeeping out the way. We got live, we got TTS Power Chat and Streamlabs Chat in the description. All right. Just to let Jonathan Pantoja know, I have figured out the voice problem. All right, got the voice problem working. So we'll be able to clown on the TTS with the other voices on the Power Chat. Streamlabs does not have the other AI voices, but Power Chat does. What I don't have set up yet is the sound that rings it off, but I'll get that popping for the next stream. 030 North said, "Don't tell me you had a hater here. I must have left early." No, it was on a whole nother social media platform. I had a hater over there. Somebody that decided to jump out the window and convince a bunch of other people to jump out the window, but that's neither here nor there. Not a big deal. I handled it. Salutes to y'all. All right, we'll handle the ones in here better. All right, once we get into a groove and we got a bunch of shit popping and there's a lot of people in the chat and we need some heads busted, I'll pass out some wrenches to the usual suspects and we'll get some heads busted down to the white meat around here. All right, make sure we got that taken care of. All right. Boom. Let me see something here. All right. Salute to y'all. Again, we got the TTS links in the description. For a minimum $2 donation, you can have your donation read out loud and interrupt the show. It'll look like this. All right.
Ilchi donated $1,000. I am the man.
I just hit myself with a stack, y'all. All right, so boom, it'll look like that. $2 minimum donation. We got the link for that in the description. Those will be the way to those, and super chats will be the way to ask questions later on that we don't get to if you want to jump the line. So we got that. We have the super thanks. We have super chats, super stickers, all that good stuff available as well. For people that can support the channel on that level. I appreciate everybody that donates. I appreciate the people that hit the like button. Those are the most important things that you can do to get this channel moving. Is hit that like button. And for those that can hit the donation link, I appreciate y'all. So thank y'all very much. All right, let's keep going through here. We got Lucy in the sky with diamonds. A few minutes late, not at all. We still here getting the pleasantries out the way. We appreciate you for being here. Salutes to you. We do have the chat and subscribers only mode, so people will have to be subscribed to this channel for at least 1 minute before they can speak in the chat. So salutes to y'all for being here. Salutes to Dominico or Domenico. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or wrong. What up from Jersey? Salutes to you. Salutes to Dirty Jersey. I appreciate you, New Jersey. All right. Everybody in the building, make sure y'all hit that like button. Okay? And shit. Here am I. And we'll go on from there. Got a couple of want to see if something works, man. I'm trying to figure out some stuff over here with the whole system. Salutes Jonathan. He said our snap's gonna be lit. I just hope it doesn't say holla. No holla. No Jules hollers over here. Salutes to Jules. Salutes to Zaya. But no holla over here. That holla ring through the whole house. Holla. Salutes Chucky Chingon on the check-in. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you for being here. All right. I've been working on the little sound effects board. I'm trying to get that, all lined up and in its proper position. It's been a lot of technical. I feel like I've built a couple spaceships in the time that we've been here. Again, so those are your ways to donate. Please hit the like button. We also have our Discord. Join our Discord. Matter of fact, let me go up in the Discord and let everybody know we are live. All right? We go on the Cartel chat. We are live. Right? Boom. Let them know. I haven't even let nobody else know anywhere else either. So let me do that real quick. Salutes to y'all. Hope everybody's having a great day. What's the plans? What's the Mother's Day plans out there, man? Who's grilling? All right, who's ice grilling? What's popping out there? Let me get this promo out real quick. There we go. We are live. Let's get this popping. Boom, salutes. All right. I'm going to be doing so the video that we're going to watch today with this young lady speaking is going to be in Spanish, and I'm going to try my best to translate in real time. All right. Luckily for us, we got Zoraida, hopefully she'll be in and out throughout the day. If I got any questions about hard words, you know what I'm saying, she can let me know what's popping. Salutes to her. She's a translator. She knows what she's talking about. All right. So I'm going to try to translate in real time, but, we'll give it a shot. I'll let you know that I did try to put this out as an edited video once, about a week and a half ago. Try to do this video, did the whole thing, translated the whole thing, basically had the whole video locked down, then realized my microphone was muted. So, that creates a problem. But salutes. All right, boom, I let them know. Let the socials know that we're live right now. Again, I'm going to drop the Discord link in the chat. All right, boom. Salutes to Zoraida. She got me. All right, we're going to drop that. Uh-oh, sound like I need Hennessy to beat the cough. All right, got the Discord link in the chat. I'll be dropping the Surviving El Chapo playlist link in there. Alright, so that later on, those that haven't caught up, that ask the same questions or, don't know this part or that part, boom. Now you plugged in. You got all the playlists to all of the information that we have basically mined on this channel over the last year and a half of going through this story. All right. Again, salutes to y'all for being here. If anybody's on Kick, make sure y'all go give me a follow on Kick. Let me drop my Kick channel link. Everybody's all these other platforms, their setup just looks crazy to me. But if anybody's on Kick, look for me and give me a sub. I'm trying to get the link for the channel, but even that's impossible on this thing. Shout out Domenico, absolutely putting in that work. All right, we're live over there on Kick right now. I'm just trying to find the link. Eventually what I want to do is have everything hooked up to everywhere. Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, all at the same time. Have all of their chats somehow consolidated somewhere. But right now they're not. Right now we're mainly on YouTube, but we're trying to get monetized and pushed on Kick. So I need a couple of more subscribers over there to make that happen. Problem is, just trying to get to your channel alone. It's crazy. Let me see. Yeah, I can't even figure it out right now. It's too much work. Like this whole thing is just a mess. These I can't think of the word right now. But just got a call as soon as I got on. Velez said TikTok is where you blow up. So I've been told. I started putting up some shorts there from, based off the Surviving El Chapo series. And it's just a lot to juggle, man, all at the same time, all at one time. I'm trying to, I don't know what's going on. Turned on the fan, drank some cold water, I don't know what's happening. I tried to, I just need to try to get everything that I could hit one button or a couple of buttons. It's never one button, and get everything going at once. It's just a lot to figure out, and I'm learning. I'm not a natural computer nerd. I got to put the work in. All right, salute Dominico. But yeah, let's hope we blow up somewhere, Velez. As we know, this does not pay the bills. Right? I have other factors that pay the bills. This absolutely does not it doesn't pay for itself. So I'd like to figure out how to get these live streams to pay for themselves, and we're working on it. That's it. All right? I'm here though. Until then, I'm here. It is what it is. All right, we stay hustling over here. But let's say, especially with your long streams, a lot more people will be exposed to your content. See, I got to figure all of that out, man. I need all of that. I need this everywhere. I'll be watching the guy that I'll be learning YouTube from, and people be like, oh, but you only got so many people, watching you on YouTube. He's like, yeah, but I'm on 6 other platforms. So there's actually this number of people. And it's like, that's what we need around here. But again, I'm not a natural computer nerd. I just I learn and I go from there. You know what I'm saying? It's a learning experience. Jonathan Pantoja said that shout out to Kita keeps the doctor away, but seriously, has the twins been asked about how they personally feel about parents taking their daughters to marry them when they were in Mexico? Yeah, we had Peter discuss it the other day, and we'll ask Jay about it today. But Peter talked about it. He said he could see it from their standpoint being poverty stricken and no worries, Jonathan. Usual suspects can, if they miss something, they could ask a question. But Peter's basic sentiment was, he understands from the sense that they're poverty-stricken families just trying to figure out a way out. He said his wife wasn't happy about it. He says he doesn't, he don't condone the what they do as far as them wanting to be with young women and shit like that. But so he definitely spoke about it. I'm sure it's in one of those clips that I put up this week. That's another reason to be able to pinpoint some of that stuff and put it on a short video and put it out there. You know what I'm saying? For to cater to the different attention spans. You feel me? But yeah, we definitely asked that question, and we'll ask Jay. We're gonna talk about that today. All right, we're gonna talk about that today. They say a shot of tequila keeps the doctor away. I'm telling you, every time I felt a little scratch, little Hennessy, feel right, feel just fine right after that. So we good. Salute to y'all. Hundreds up to y'all in the chat. Let's get this party started. All right, it's gonna be a long day. We're gonna be here for a while. Let's see. Also, let me Instagram this, and there's an Instagram page that I want to see, that I want us all to see too. But we'll get to that in a bit. So let's get to it, y'all. All right, so this young lady's name is Valeria Ruby, okay? And from my understanding, I don't know what years it was. We'll look into that as we go. I think it was something 2005, something like that kind of time frame, that she was with Chapo, and she's gonna tell her story to this guy. I have heard pieces of this. Again, I did a reaction to it that I had the microphone off, so I went through a lot of it before I realized that had happened. And I'll wait to give you my my idea of what the hell she was talking about, or what I thought about it. All right, let's see here. Just trying to find the right spot on the video. Let's get it. Salute to y'all. Smoke them if you got them. Crack a drink open if you're chilling on a Saturday on your patio. If you're sober, here's a hug to you. Salutes to you. I appreciate you. We're going to hang out today, and we'll be live with Jay of the Flores Twins a little bit later, all right? Salutes to Jorge Castillo on the check-in. And let's get to it, all right? This is a young lady that was Chapo's love interest, and she continues to say she got to him when she was very chiquita, very small, right? In reality, she was 14 years old, okay? She was 14 years old. So, here we go.
Vamos a empezar de dónde soy
A ver.
y todo ese rollo.
All right, so she says we're gonna start from where she's from, and all that stuff is what she's saying. I'm gonna try to keep it going real time. Hopefully y'all can hear me. With her talking, maybe I'll lower this halfway, right? And here we go.
Edad y de dónde eres.
Ay,
Age and where you from?
tengo 31, pero me quito un año. Que me debería quitar 10, ¿no?
She says she's 31, but she takes away a year. She should take away 10.
Porque, pues, los 10 años que perdí con el cucaracho, pero...
For the 10 years she was with the cockroach. I don't know who the cockroach is yet. All right? She don't look 31 to me. She look way older than 31 years old. But she's been living a fast life since a young age.
Retrocedemos. Soy nacida aquí, en Los Ángeles, California.
She was born in LA.
Mis papás son de Sinaloa, Sonora.
Her parents are from Sonora,
Mi
Sinaloa.
papá es mechanical engineer.
Boom,
Tengo un
her father's a
hermanito.
mechanical
Mi
engineer.
papi siempre ha trabajado para darnos todo a mí y a mi hermanito.
They always worked, so
Desde
they had
chiquita
things. So this is not a poverty case. Mechanical engineer.
Hacía comerciales, hacía voiceovers.
She used to do commercials as a kid.
De
Voiceovers.
hecho, estuve en un show agrandaditos. Era conductora a los 10 años.
At 10 years old, she was on a TV show. She was a conductor on a TV show.
Ya.
Me gustaba la artisteada, pues.
She loved art.
Pero a los 12, pues
Being
ya
an
dejé de
artist.
hacer esas cosas y me
At
puse a
12, she
estudiar.
stopped and she started studying.
Me dediqué más bien a estar de full en la escuela porque me hacían homeschool.
She dedicated herself to school at 12 years old
pues
because she was
nada,
homeschooled.
amigo, de las mejores calificaciones siempre.
So she
Muy
had good
inteligente.
grades. She
La
was
consentida
smart.
de mi familia, pero de mi mamá, de mi papá, de mi abuelita.
She said she was the favorite
No
of
se
the
ofendan,
family.
primas, las amo.
She's telling the cousins not to feel themselves. I mean, not to be mad. I bet the cousins be wanting to fire her up every time. Every Thanksgiving, they want to smash her up.
Pues así, hasta que todos los diciembres íbamos a México. Yo me encantaba la música americana, gringuita.
every December, they'd go to
Y
Mexico.
pues un diciembre, jovencita yo,
Every December, she'd go to Mexico to party and hang out with her friends.
México, yo
Family.
me encantaba la música americana,
Loved music, American music.
gringuita. Y pues un diciembre,
One December,
jovencita yo,
when I was very young,
con amistades y así,
with my
en una
friends,
reunión, pues conocí a mi rey,
at a party,
a
I
un
met my
señor, a un
king,
personaje importante.
a very important person, my king.
¿En dónde fue eso?
Where was
en
that?
Sinaloa.
In Sinaloa.
Ujú.
El señor de la cachucha negra.
Un chaparrito, sí.
El señor de la cachucha negra. I guess cachucha means hat. The man, the black hat. And she said, yeah, my little chaparrito. She looks like she's still in love, right?
Ándele. ¿Lo conoces en dónde? ¿En qué parte?
Oh, don't worry, George. We're going to get to that. Hold on. Let's get through this real quick. 030 North says she was 15 and 16 when she ran off with him. How sad. And the parents allowed it. The parents were in America and they owned business and they had money. So what was the reason? Absolutely. Jorge says, yes, Chapo's wrong, but just by hearing the little I heard, sounds like she wanted that life and that lifestyle that came with it. She probably pursued him and wasn't taking no for an answer. Absolutely. Doesn't matter. She's 15, 14. She don't make fucking decisions. You know, adults make decisions. In that scenario, no adults made the right decision. And she got what she wanted, right? We'll see if she got what she wanted, though. There's more to the story.
De Sinaloa.
Mm,
¿Lo conoces en dónde? ¿En qué parte de Sinaloa?
mm,
What part of Sinaloa
pues,
did you meet him?
en una reunión.
She's like at a party, bro.
Pero
Don't
no
ask
de
for
qué,
details.
Como en una fiesta.
Fiesta
At a party.
como de un pueblo.
Ujú.
Town, village party, town party, or whatever. And y'all let me know if I'm Zoraida, feel free to check me if I'm saying the wrong shit. But I don't think y'all could hear her that much anyway. I'm doing the best I can. Salutes to y'all.
Y ustedes siempre iban a ese pueblito.
And you guys always used to go
No,
to that town?
íbamos
She's like,
a
nah.
Culiacán.
We
todos
used to go
los
to
diciembres.
Culiacán.
Y nos invitaron a mí y unas primas a una
And then my
reunión
cousins invited me
cerca,
to a party.
y fuimos, y
And we
cuando llegamos, pues el Señor me vio y ya de ahí, pues viví con él 2 años.
When I got there, he saw me, and then I lived with him for 2 years.
Así, tal cual.
Tal
A ver,
cual.
vamos a empezar ahí con
Ujú.
eso que es la...
He said, that's it? That quick? He said, let's start there. Right? Jonathan says she looks like she had all kinds of cosmetic alterations to her face at a young age. She does look like that. She doesn't look as hot as she thinks she is.
Sí,
O sea, tú estabas muy chavita.
muy.
He said, you was very young. Right? And he's kind of like beating around the topic, and she's like, very. Right? But she also doesn't want to talk about it in detail more than that. Right? She just continues to reiterate, very. Yeah, no, I was real young, very young. Yeah, I was young. She ain't, I ain't heard her say a number. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Zoraida, she's watching my back.
¿Qué estabas haciendo? ¿Con quién venías? ¿Con familia?
Sí. Y me dijo que ya, que no, que me iba a ir
He asked you, so he asked you who you were there with, who you came with, and she was like, yeah, and then he
con él.
told me that I'd be leaving with him. She's not even saying it for somebody that I would think has some kind of Stockholm, for those that watched Money Heist. For somebody that got a Stockholm type situation going on, where she's in love with her captor, right, or her abuser, she doesn't say it like there was much of a courtship or you know, and no, she says it like he made the decision the moment he saw her that you coming with me for the next 2 years or however long, you know what I mean?
Entonces, obviamente, como, y me dijo que ya, que no, que me iba a ir con él.
That's it, you're gonna leave with me. You're gonna go with me.
Entonces, obviamente, como, pues, como tal persona ya no podía, pues nadie le decía que no.
So obviously, she said, being who he is, nobody said no to him, right? So she knew the situation she was in. She knew there was some kind of pressure, right?
Pero él muy educado, muy todo.
But, she said, right?
Él. Entonces, obviamente, como, pues,
Obviously,
como tal persona ya no podía, pues nadie le decía que no.
nobody says no to
Pero
him.
él muy educado.
But he was very educated, very nice man. But nobody says no to him. Right? That ain't nobody's savior, man. That ain't no fucking hero right there. Right? Salutes Go Bucks. He said when you get money, power, and respect, people want what they can't have. Is it wrong? Yeah, but I understand. People want what they can't have. I think these kind of guys, without the money, power, and respect, you throw a 2-year-old baby and nobody around, they'll do whatever they want to. I think the power with a broken brain like that, the power is relative, right? He doesn't have to have money and respect. He could just have power over something weaker than him to do such a thing, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's how I feel about it. Shout out Zoraya said, of course, it wasn't just a town party. He doesn't just roll down Culiacan like nothing. Her cousins were all in that game too. That's how she got to the party. Yeah. It was a whole grooming. It seems like a whole grooming situation. Let's take this grooming field trip.
Muy todo.
He was educated. He was a very nice man. Treated me well.
¿Es quién era él?
Did you know who he was? She said yes.
Sí, sí sabía. Porque un sobrino de él, pues, estaba quedando tipo conmigo, pero...
Yeah, because one of his cousins or nephews was staying some time with me.
Nada más.
And I knew what he was. I knew who he was.
Cuando ya me lleva.
When he took me, she doesn't say when we got together. She doesn't say, she says when he took me. She continues to say when he took me.
Ya estoy con él. Pues duré con él 2 años en una relación.
I was with him for 2 years in a relationship.
Es mi pasado y sin ofender a nadie
It's
de las
my
personas
past.
con las que él estaba
And I don't want to offend nobody who he's been with or was with
en ese momento,
at that time.
porque yo no tengo problemas con nadie.
Because I don't have a
Quiero
problem with
aclarar eso.
nobody. Speak clear.
Yo soy amor y paz. Lo que pasó, pasó.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Y de hecho a mí todas las personas me caen bien.
I'm good with everybody.
El Señor es mi respeto. Él es un rey.
He's a king.
Y siempre va a ser un rey para mí.
And he'll always be a king to me. Now, is that terror? Right? Is that somebody completely and totally afraid of the consequences of saying anything else than pleasantries and how everything was beautiful and love? You know what I mean? Or is this, somebody that if she had the opportunity to break him out and be with that man right now, would be with him? I think I don't know, I think it's a little bit of both, to be honest with you.
Estoy 100% de acuerdo que
I'm 100% sure.
Cada quien cuenta cómo le va en la feria, y yo solamente puedo decir
Everybody has their own experiences with people. But for me,
maravillas de él.
all I can say is marvelous things about him. All right?
Okay.
Ajá. Sí, voy a omitir, amigo, pues cositas.
She said, I'm going to leave a couple of things out.
Porque quiero hablar de todo lo bonito, pues.
Muy bien.
Sí.
Because she wants to talk about all of the pretty stuff, the nice stuff, the beautiful stuff. That's not what we're here, Shout out Upper Echelon on the check-in early. He said, Jorge, is you crazy? What does a kid at that age know? Yeah, she don't make decisions. The adults make decisions at the end of the day. All right, salute Upper Echelon.
A ver. Eso.
So she already made it clear in this interview, I'm leaving shit out. All right, it's going to be some shit around here we ain't going to talk about. We leaving it out.
Bonito.
Pues pregúntame, yo te cuento.
She's
Pues,
like, all right, well, just ask and I'll answer.
Es que son desde 2 años.
2 years?
Yo te
Se
puedo
viven, se
decir
viven
que
muchas
no hay...
cosas con una persona así.
So you saw a lot of stuff, from a person like that in 2 years.
Te puedo decir que no hay hombre más romántico que él.
She said there's no man more romantic than him. Let me get comfortable. Let my rage get comfortable over here. All right, salutes to y'all.
Yo iba y venía
She would come and go
de donde él estaba.
from where he was.
Y para él, en el momento que él estaba contigo, era solamente tú.
And the moments that he was with her, or with, if he's going to be with you, those moments are completely and utterly with you.
Y me dejaba cartas de amor en la cama cada que él se iba.
He would leave me love letters on the couch whenever on the bed whenever he would leave.
Yo me regresaba para Culiacán. Yo
She'd
tenía
come
mi
back
casa
to
y
Culiacán.
él a cada rato me hablaba. Sí, yo no podía ir a de donde son mis papás.
He would talk to he would hit me up from wherever he was at.
Yo me regresaba para Culiacán. Yo tenía mi casa y él a cada rato me hablaba. Sí, yo no podía ir a de donde son mis papás, o sea, en Los Ángeles yo no podía irme, pues.
All right. She
Yo
just
a cada
said
rato-
where her parents was from, Los Angeles. She couldn't really go there. She couldn't go there. She couldn't go there. Pretty much saying she wanted to go there, but she couldn't go there. You know what I mean? And to me, that's, you done snatched her up, bro. Oh, Jorge, I don't not believe that they didn't get a bag. I believe definitely they got a bag. Absolutely. They're no different than the grooming parents of R. Kelly, the R. Kelly victims. I'm sorry, that left their kids in those situations.
iba para donde él estaba y pues nada, pasábamos momentos muy, muy bonitos. Y él era muy romántico. Haz de cuenta
She
una
said we had beautiful moments, and he was a very romantic man.
vez estaba lloviendo y él, vamos a bailar mi hermosura.
Fucking Peter did it again. Peter don't learn his lesson around here, Jay, does he? You see, you done fucked up. You're gonna, now you might lose that wrench for a day. You're gonna lose your wrench for this stream right here, bro. You know what I'm saying? You wildin'. He wildin', Jay.
En la lluvia. Y ya.
He
Una
did
vez
that shit on
estaba
purpose.
lloviendo.
He know he did. Right? Salute, Jonathan Burnett. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here, sir. Right? Salute Peter. Peter coming here fucking around. Peter don't like that wrench. Right? He got it on a technicality, but to lose his shit.
Y él, vamos a bailar. Y pues nada, pasábamos donde él estaba y pues nada, pasábamos momentos muy, muy bonitos. Y
She
él
said they
era
had beautiful times.
romántico. Haz de
I
cuenta
know you.
una vez
I know
estaba-
you did, Peter. I know you did. Right? It takes a lot to pull a fast one on me. Right? Upper Echelon said absolutely they got paid.
lloviendo y él, vamos a bailar mi hermosura en la lluvia.
Look, she
Pasábamos
was
momentos
smitten.
muy, muy bonitos.
Beautiful times.
Y él era muy romántico.
Super
Haz de
romantic.
cuenta una vez estaba lloviendo
It
y
was
él,
raining.
vamos a bailar mi hermosura
He said, "Let's
en
go
la
dance
lluvia". Y ya, salíamos
in the
bailando.
rain.
Había una cocinera que se llama Martita, no sé si, yo me imagino que todavía está, y la señora hacía quequis y él decía, mi amor, ¿quieres mi hermosura? ¿Quieres aprender a hacerlos? Y yo decía, bueno, mi amor, voy a aprender. No, deja que nos los haga Martita.
He was gonna have her cook, his cook teach her how to make some shit, and then he changed his mind and said, no, let her cook for us. And
Para mi hermosura. Me consentía como, pues sí está chiquita, ¿no? Pero me consentía y él
you see that? She said, I was.
sentía como, pues sí está chiquita, ¿no?
She's like, I felt like. She was like, but I was very young.
¿no? Pero me consentía y él siempre, pero
But
él
I felt like she was having she was having great time. She was, he was sweeping her off her fucking 14-year-old feet.
era muy consentidor. O sea, cuando
I don't
invitaba,
know what consentidor means, but I guess she's saying it was consensual. She said she consented. She goes, even though I was young, I consented. You don't have a fucking place to consent. You know what I'm saying? Not in today's world, not in today's society. You was 14 years old. You had no place to fucking consent. All right?
a mi mamá o a mi hermana, y ella como, pues sí está chiquita, ¿no? Pero me consentía y él siempre, pero él era muy consentidor. O sea, cuando invitaba a mi mamá o a mi hermano o así, él nos abría literal la coca.
He would invite my mother and my brother. He was very cordial to them, very accommodating to them.
Servía la comida.
He would serve
Es
them
que
their food.
en realidad,
In reality,
todo como a él lo quieren pintar o
everything
lo
that they
pintaban o así,
everything that they paint about him and this image that they put up about him
nada que ver.
had nothing to do with it. He was a classy man. All right, Jorge said the word attentive. Okay, bet. Yeah, so attentive, so not consent. Attentive, accommodating, facilitating. Salutes, appreciate it. Upper Echelon said he probably spoke to his daughters the same way. Chapo to his own daughters? Yeah, I would. I mean, listen to me, man, and abusers and abusers and abuser. Shout out Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. In Mexico, we tend to celebrate many special dates, posadas, Christmas, etc. these powerful people use these dates to sponsor the music and food. That way they bring the town together and look for pretty girls, right? Meanwhile, the town sits around, and the fans of these heroes sit around and say, oh, he put this beautiful event together for the people. He fed so many people that didn't have food. Meanwhile, he's sitting back there. Just dirtbag face, picking out babies that he could take home with him. You know what I'm saying? None of it is done out of love. All of it is done out of manipulation, out of leverage, out of pure power, evil, greed, all of that shit. There's an angle to everything. Know what I mean? So, salute Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Of course they were treated well. He wanted her child. Absolutely. What? He groomed the parents too. Parents probably didn't need no grooming.
Mi respeto siempre.
He always respected me.
Mimosa.
Mi mosura.
He always used to call you mi hermosura. She got this little Tom Holland thing going on with this eyebrow right here. Like she got an extra, like she got a comp on her eyebrow and shit. She got some Tom Holland shit going on. Salute, go Bucks.
Mosura.
He used to call her his almosura.
Hermosura.
Mosura. ¿Y tú cómo le decías a él así?
Mi king. Por king en inglés.
And she called him the king. Again, Stockholm Syndrome or absolute fucking fear of her abuser, right? The plot thickens over here. But she's already made it clear that he took me. He said he was going to take me. At no point did she say he courted her. No. It was like she was put on an auction block and chosen. I choose you. Salutes Upper Echelon. Says, Shy, this is great. You're putting a spotlight on something that everyone ignores, even if it's part of the culture. Part of the culture, not part of the... Pull that culture shit next door to me. Pull that culture shit in a building that my nieces or my children are in. You know what I'm saying? I can't have that app on my fucking phone. I've been watching salutes to Ease the Crave. Not just one channel, a whole set of channels. Daily Struggle, Ease the Crave, and Sneaker Scandal. Salutes to my brother Zaya. He been covering Vitali the last couple of nights, right? I got my other homie Tops trying to convince me that these Vitali videos are fake. But I'm seeing them bait these predators and catch these predators. Same way I saw Chris Hansen catch these predators. There is no drought on them. They are everywhere. They're everywhere and they're waiting for their opportunity. They don't have the money to throw the posada. They don't have the money to throw the party. You know what I'm saying? But at the end, boom. They still get what they want. Nah. So, culture, not culture, fuck around and find out. You know? Upper Echelon says she's so ignorant to the fact that she's talking like that today because she obviously wants to be in the spotlight and get paid some type of way. And then again, who has occurred to talk bad about him? Like, to me, I don't give a fuck who it was. It don't matter who it was. People say, oh, it doesn't matter. I don't have a dog in the race. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's all about the babies. Period. Point blank. You know? If that means that he get caught in the shit, then, oh well, so be it. You know? I probably have been inclined to wear the man's t-shirt just from a hustler. Fuck the system. You know what I'm saying? This is what we grew up on. We grew up idolizing these mafiosos and then you find out that they worse. It's not just about the hustle for them. There's many levels to that shit. Maybe that's my ignorance. Because rather than continue in the street life and put myself in a position to learn these dirty little facts firsthand, I saw the dirt that I needed to see and the dishonor and the disloyalty and all of that shit that I needed to see quickly for me to go and dedicate myself to something that I love doing, and that's what the fuck I did. You know what I mean? That's what the fuck I did. All right? 030 North said it's fear, 100%. Who's talking bad about him other than Shy or the twins? Salutes. All right, salutes Adrian Torres on the check-in. 030 said 100% fear. Upper Echelon said this is just a small example. See, this shit wasn't on my radar. Now, you always think to yourself, like Zoraida said, you know, you got these older and we're not just gonna keep it to Mexicans. They could be whatever. You know what I'm saying? Older Latinos, older whatever, that, you know, have this thing about young girls, and they always, you know, catcalling and being sucios, being old sucios like that. You know what I'm saying? But you don't think of it being part of the culture. You just think, these dirtbags are gonna die off eventually, and that mind state is gonna go with them. To me, when it's part of the culture is when it's passed on from generation to generation, like racism. You know what I'm saying? Like a sneaker addiction that I pass on to my nieces and nephews. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Upper echelon says the same as Trump. I need context. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. I have a feeling her parents, dad, wanted a special place in the organization, so they used her as bait. Who sends their 14-year-old to a reunion without supervision? All right. Upper echelon said if we get a tax break and it's good for the economy, then who cares? Then who cares? It's crazy. 030 North said, I believe I heard Pablo Escobar was the same way with young women. I have heard the same thing. So fuck Pablo Escobar. I no longer want to wear a Pablo Escobar shirt. I got a dope Ray Charles shirt. If I find out Ray Charles was a fucking diddler, I can't wear my Ray Charles shirt no more. You know? It just is what it is. It just is what it is. Here we go.
Por Joaquín.
Joaquín.
Sora.
Mosora.
She called him her king because of his name,
¿Mi
Joaquín.
king?
My king.
¿Por king en inglés o por Joaquín?
Joaquín. Uy, sí le queda.
She ain't cute, man.
Rey o
Some
Joaquín.
people think that's beauty.
Ajá.
That
Sí, que
ain't.
está chido.
Sí, sí queda.
Oye, y bueno, me mandaste un chorro de fotos.
Sí, que ya estaban publicadas. Ajá, sí.
O sea, tú eres la de esas fotos.
So she came out in a bunch of photos. Look, 14 years old, body like a woman, and this old guy right here. Now, you let me ask you guys a question. Do you think he's delusional enough to really think that these women are attracted to him? Has he convinced himself of that, or is he totally and completely conscious that it's only power? Because I think him thinking that he could smash Kate Castillo makes me feel like he thinks he's some kind of Casa fucking Nova or something with his mustache and shit. All right? Jorge Castillo said, I agree with you, Shy, but this particular chick, not fair. Her parents probably bragged about her daughter was chosen before they even got a bag. Yeah, probably, but we don't know that. You know what I'm saying? And we cannot separate this particular chick just because, bro, if she's a 14-year-old screaming on this video, or she's saying that when she was 14, I was telling him, I want it. I want to be with you. None of that shit. What the shorty got to say don't mean shit to me, though. What the shorty chose to do don't mean nothing to me. If her parents did it, put them in the fucking boiling water, too. You know what I'm saying? But what she thinks and what she has to say at 14 years old, that shit don't concern me, my nigga. Real talk. Salute Young Jizzle on the check-in. But do you guys think that this dude really think he's Casanova? Him and Romeo ain't never been friends? Or does he know, like, I never bagged this if it wasn't for the fact that, you know, I tie her father to the tree otherwise? Because she's not mincing words in that sense. She's making it absolutely clear. Nobody says no to him. Period.
La que sale, las
Sí,
fotos.
sí, no.
Sí, so.
Look at him. Fucking weird pedo shit. Shout out Lucy in the Sky with Diamond said, girls, women disappear in Mexico every minute. So for him to have her family over, they were negotiating her. See, here's the thing. Is that negotiation happen after the fact? Because I don't know. I don't know when it happened, how it happened. Quite possibly be a negotiation. She's talking like she didn't go there initially with her parents. She's talking like she went there initially with her friends and her cousins. It just sounds like a bunch of bullshit. Again, you're right. It's just all bullshit. You know? These girls disappearing like that shit is just filth. Young Jizzle said, I believe they have it in the bloodline. They was the Spaniards came and raped all Indian women. Bloodline or culture? Because, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know about the bloodline. Money makes you feel attractive. Casanova, like. Jesus Christ, man. Bananas. She looking crazy. She don't even know how to do her fucking hair and makeup at that age.
So dice te miras bien chavilla.
Sí. Sí, está chiquita.
Look, she said, estaba chiquita. She keeps saying it. I'm going to turn that part up. She keeps saying it over and over, but she won't.
So dice te miras bien chavilla.
Sí. Sí, está chiquita.
Está chiquita.
Sí,
Oye, ¿y en dónde lo veías?
Where did
En la
you see
sierra.
him? In the
En la
Sierras.
sierra. ¿Siempre en el mismo lugar o cambiaba?
Same
No,
place all the
cambiábamos,
time?
pero para llegar a
Different
él
places?
siempre,
But to
pues,
get to
obviamente
him,
era por rutas.
I'd always
teníamos
have to
que-
take routes.
Era avioneta, cuatrimoto, y así,
Trucks,
pero era siempre,
quads.
siempre.
Porque te comunicabas con él por teléfono.
But it was always in the Sierras. We would talk on the phone.
Sí.
¿Y cambiaba cada rato o siempre el mismo?
A veces cambiaba,
Ok, y cuando tú, por ejemplo, ¿cada cuánto ibas a verlo?
dependía, pero yo
How often would you
estaba
see
con
him?
él casi cada 2 semanas
Every 2 weeks.
durante esos 2 años.
During those
O
two,
sea, los 2
two
años estuviste en
years.
Culiacán,
Ujú.
viviendo.
So you lived in Culiacan during those 2 years.
¿Y ahí con quién vivías?
Sola.
Who'd you live there with?
A veces buscaba a mis
She
primas.
said by myself.
Era
Every
con
now
las
and then
que
I'd get my
me
cousins.
distraía. De hecho, una vez le marcó a una tía porque yo estaba en la casa de una tía sola. A veces buscaba a mis primas, que era con las que me distraía. De hecho, una vez le
She said she would distract herself with her cousins.
marcó a una tía porque yo estaba en la casa
One
de
time, Chapo called her aunt's house.
una tía visitándola. Y habló a la casa de mi tía.
Yeah, habló a la casa de mi tía. Bitch, where you at? Why aren't you in the compound that I have for you over there? That's where you're supposed to be. She was a prisoner. You know what I mean? Shout out Zorada said, no one knows it's because of the money. And yes, because no one knows. And because no one says no to him. Yeah, it's just what it is. It's all BS. It's all convoluted. Even the party. Oh, he's doing something great for the neighborhood. No, he's not. He's picking and choosing your children. Velez said it's crazy how she refers to him as my king. Still, today, now. I mean, she wildin'. Upper Echelon says Z40 and Z42 would grape their Sicarios. Right? Soak that one up. All right, let's ask that question later on. Jay, don't wear yourself out now, man. Don't wear yourself out now. And I don't even know who Z40 and Z42 are. Let's see. Go Buck said check out the... but here's the thing. We're going to find out, though. We're going to hold that for later, but we're going to find out. Because I want to know. Go Buck said check out the Cleveland abduction that happened in my hood. Cleveland West Side for life. Like, yeah, man, there's kids getting snatched up everywhere, dog. These motherfuckers are out here. These dirty, rotten animal monsters are out here. So that I said, bloodline and culture, don't be looking at me with the undress your eyes look and not make you feel stupid about it and call you out so everyone around can hear and look at you. Nah, not happening if I'm around. Facts. Go Buck said, hurt people hurt people. Well, guess what? Then I'm looking to hurt some of those hurt people then. Fuck them. I don't care if they die slow. Upper Echelon said, I would probably do the same if he asked me. If who asked you what, bro? 030 North said, I'm laughing my ass off. 100% right. Shy salutes. Look, Upper Echelon says, Zeta bosses. Yeah, Jorge says still today, now, and she no longer 14, my king. Absolutely. Chucky said, what about Mayo? I haven't heard he was like this. Always heard he was a family man. We'll ask Jay later. Jay, don't be answering in the chat. You got a show to do today. Martin Leon says, shit, I just came in here. I thought you had her on your podcast. Nah, I'm straight. I get secondhand information over here and make it work. Salutes to Martin Leon. Right? But yeah, we'll ask Jay that question about Mayo. Listen, Mayo seems a little bit more discreet about everything. So I wouldn't doubt it. You know? I mean, there's questions. We'll talk about it. Again, salute to Upper Echelon in the chat, though. He just dropped a bomb about leaders graping their Sicarios. That's bananas. It's something else, man. It's not what everybody thinks it is, man. You could explain it away all you want. At some point, you got to look at it and say, like, damn, why am I co-signing this filthy ass shit? You know what I mean?
tía Chayito y habló a la casa de mi tía Chayito y nada, y dijo, ay no, Valeria, marcó
A CRM shouldn't weigh your
marcó tu novio. Ay, tía, sí, marcó tu novio Joaquín. Y yo, ay, tía, ¿qué le dijo? Pero
They get all excited that her boyfriend, not her captor, you know, and her beneficiary. Listen, like y'all are saying, this is no different than what P was talking about when he was talking about how people would come offer them their kids. Her parents seem to have offered her up. You know what I mean?
no, pues mi novio, mi king.
Sí, ¿cuánto tiempo tardaste en enamorarte de él?
Salute Ian Eslip on the check-in. Appreciate you, sir. Yeah, I haven't gotten to the surface yet, bro. It's been busy. I want to check that out, though. Run the likes up, y'all. Run the likes up. Let's make them lights make sense.
¿Cómo que, verdad? ¿Cómo que? What?
¿Cuánto tiempo tardaste en enamorarte de él?
No, luego.
O sea, una vez que te dijo, mira, te hizo la propuesta
He asked her how long was it before she fell in love with him, and she said from the jump.
que tú te quisiste quedar en Culiacán por él.
Es que él fue mi primer todo, pues, entonces.
He was my first everything. She's saying it like they had some kind of romance. Now, in the mind of a dumbass 14-year-old girl, maybe. You know what I mean? Animal shit, you ask me.
Entonces, yo estaba chiquita y yo creo que...
O sea, no habías tenido novio antes.
No,
Yo estaba chiquita. And I had never been with nobody.
fue mi... No.
Nada.
Mm-mm.
O sea, fue primera vez en todo.
Todo.
Ok. Oye, ¿y tus papás cómo tomaron eso?
No,
How did your parents feel about that?
pues estaban enojados, ¿no?
Oye,
They
¿y tus
were
papás
angry.
cómo tomaron eso?
How angry?
No, pues estaban enojados, ¿no? Pero ¿qué iban a hacer?
Pero ellos
But what were they
sabían
gonna do?
Estaban enojados, ¿no? Pero ¿qué iban a hacer?
Pero ellos sabían quién era él.
But they knew who he was?
Sí, pero
Of course.
pues, ¿qué iban a hacer? O sea,
But what they were gonna do?
sí estaban molestos. Mi mamá.
There was things that bothered
Mi
them.
papi es una persona muy seria.
My father's
y
a
todo,
very
pero
serious man.
pues él, ¿qué iba a hacer? Mi mami es más
But my
cabroncita
father, what was he gonna do?
y así. Pero ya al ver que yo estaba... Es más cabroncita y así.
My mother's more of a little, hot ass. So she probably got her hot assness from her mother.
¿Sí? Pero ya al ver que yo ya me estaba enamorando, que
So once my mother saw that I was in
me
love,
estaba adaptando también,
That I was
porque yo no quería
adapting.
que les pasara nada a mis papás ni a nadie.
because I didn't want nothing to happen to my mother or my father or anybody. So she's under duress, but it's like that's not the main motivation for her. She knows there's duress there though.
Que me adapté, que me enamoré.
That I
Pues mi
adapted and fell in
mamá,
love, my mother got over it.
Estaba bien si yo estaba bien.
She was okay if I was okay.
Ok.
Entonces, estaba todo bien si estaba bien yo.
¿Tu vida cómo era en Culiacán?
How was your life
Al
in Culiacán?
principio, pues yo estaba muy enamorada.
At first
Ya
I was in
ya
love.
como al año y medio yo ya sí quería estudiar.
But after like a year and a half, I wanted to
ya
go back
quería
to studying.
Regresarme a Los Ángeles. Yo sí le decía, ya quería regresarme
I
a
wanted
Los
to go back to LA after a year and a half.
Ángeles. Yo sí le decía a él, hubo una vez que fue mi mamá a visitarme y nos íbamos
So I started telling him after a year and a half that I wanted to go back to LA, I wanted to study or whatever. Said at one point, my mother came over.
a venir a Los Ángeles. No sé cómo, no tengo ni idea. Nosotros compramos un vuelo para Tijuana.
Oh, her mother came and she was going to go with her mother back to LA.
Cuando estamos en el avión,
They got a ticket out of Tijuana.
nos bajan.
And when they got on
Nos
the
bajan del
airplane,
avión y nos
they got escorted off the airplane. That's a hostage, bro. There ain't no romance there. That's a hostage. All right? Shout out Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Oh, he said she was an honorable girl. Made him wait till she was 18 and married. Nah, that didn't happen. So now that you got it, not angry enough. You were a child. I'd grab her by her hair, put her in the car, and take her behind back to California, period.
And if if Chapo murders me for trying to save my daughter, then it is what it is. Now, me and my homie Zaya have this argument. He said, yeah, but if you get murked, who's going to take care of that kid, right? And my thought is, well, I've already failed to that point for this to happen. You know what I'm saying? Something got to happen. You can't just sit around and wait, you know? I believe in Cain Velasquez and what he did. Did he fuck up? Yeah. All right. For those that don't know, Cain Velasquez was the heavyweight champion of the UFC. To me, one of the greatest heavyweights of all time in any sport. And there was a man that was the son, but he was older. He was in his 40s. The son of the owners of the daycare that Cain's son and daughter were at, and this man had molested his son over 100 times. And Cain, and then when the judge let him out. I think they let him out on an ankle monitor. Cain went after him and shot them up and ended up shooting his stepfather. Right? And me and Zaya had the conversation. He's like, yeah, but you can't crash out like that because then who's going to take care of them? This dude was not willing to die to not let Chapo take his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Or he was in on it. Either way, it was all just too loosey-goosey. I mean, Chucky said these girls go to them parties to meet mafiosos or enter beauty pageants hoping to find a way out. It's messed up. They're brainwashed from the get-go. It sounds like a thing. Like I'm having less and less faith in humanity the more of it I hear. And it's things that I've known, that I've heard peripherally, but when you start putting it all together and condensing it, fucking, we're hopeless out here, bro. We're hopeless out here. They were okay with it once they started getting the benefit, that paper. Martin Leon says she no different than any hoe from the hood out here in the Chi. She had the attraction for gangsters. Absolutely, at 14 though. I don't give a fuck if she got an attraction for climbing mountains at 14. You don't make the decision. You're not of age to give consent. You know what I mean?
Dicen Valeria Rubí Quiroz y
So they got them off the plane. That's
entonces ya
being held
cuando nos bajan del avión y así.
¿Las sobrecargos?
Como guachos.
Soldados. Sí, como los que andan ahí.
Ajá. Y ya después sé que era él, pues que no podía viajar, pues.
We're gonna have to fact check that, Jorge, because I was under the impression it wasn't only his son either. But it could have been nephew. To me, doesn't fucking matter. Cain did what he was supposed to do. You know? Cain did what he was supposed to do.
Y así
but
pasó un tiempo.
I'm into the facts on here, so I'd like to know whether it was nephew, his son, whatever. But regardless, they let these guys listen. After the last couple of days of watching these Vitali videos of Vitali baiting these chomos to these houses and calling the police on them, and the police saying we're not coming to any PDF file calls. They said the DA in LA has refused to prosecute PDF file cases. So if you ask me, LA County, right, Los Angeles, and California are aiding and abetting PDF files. Because I watched this guy catch 2 or 3 of them, and the police say, no, we're not coming. And then when the police did come, they were upset with the hunters that caught these motherfuckers, man. This is the world we live in, dog. What? And I'm tripping? I'm a problem? Fuck out of here, man. Go Buck said Mexico's crazy. I remember the tourist side will have prosties outside the popular bars of Cozumel and Cancun, and they aren't women. Almost fooled me. Hey, don't get got, boy. Fact side, we lived in an effed up world. Absolutely. Chucky said, I got to meet Cain. Very cool dude. He went to ASU. He's out of UMAZ. Love that dude, man. Love that dude. Good dude. Jorge say facts. He and I will give my life. Freedom for mine. Facts. Julio Cardenas on the check-in. Much love, Shy Ill. Much love for Chicago, Little Village. Appreciate you, sir. Right?
Y ya después, mi mami va a hablar con él. Y...
So they took them off the plane. So if you ask me, that's hostage shit, right? That's hostage takeover. And now her mom went to talk to him.
Y con mi king y le dice, mira.
Mommy went to... you should say my queen went to talk to this fucking guy. But instead it's, mi mami fue a hablar a mi king. What the fuck?
Quiero hablar contigo.
She said, I want to talk to you.
Y mi mamá le dice, ¿y sabe qué?
My mother told him.
Lo respeto mucho.
I respect you.
Y le agradezco como haya sido con mi hija y no hay problema. Dice, aquí hay un barranco y
And I appreciate you for what you've done with my daughter.
que quiera conmigo. Le dice, no, suegra, no, ¿cómo crees más? Tómese un vinito conmigo, le dice mi king. A ver, ¿qué me quiere decir? La niña, le dice mi mamá, quiere estudiar.
My mother
Déjeme
tells
la
him
llevo.
that
Usted tiene una hija de la
that
edad
my daughter wants to study.
de mí, quiere estudiar. Déjeme la llevo. Usted tiene
Let me
una
take
hija
her.
de la edad de mi hija.
You got a daughter my daughter's age. Yo, the fact that he can hear that and it don't mean nothing to him, he does not care about being what he is, the monster that he is. He's one of those ones that was able to live in his world openly doing that shit.
Deje que ella termine la prepa.
Let her finish
La
her
llevo.
prep.
No sé dónde, pues Dios termine la prepa. Déjeme la llevo.
Let me take her so that she can finish school.
No sé dónde, pues Diosito obró a nuestro favor y mi king. Oh,
She said God had us in his favor and my king unlocked the chains to the gates of the cage and let me go. But she's saying it so nicely. I get it.
ok, está bien, le dijo. Pero si yo la vuelvo
He said, okay, no problem. I'm going to let her
a ver
go.
aquí en Culiacán,
But if I see her again in Culiacan, I'm going to take her again and she's never going back. This is kidnapping. This is no courtship.
yo me la vuelvo a llevar y ya no la suelto.
I'll never let her
Bueno,
go.
está bien. Y yo, ay,
She
mi
said,
king,
okay.
yo te amo.
And she's like, oh, mi king, I love you.
Y estoy súper agradecida y yo siempre te voy a amar y tú eres muy especial para mí. Bueno, y así fue. Yo me vengo a Los Ángeles,
So she came back to
estudio,
LA. She
termino mi
studied.
prepa en un año.
She
Día y
finished
noche,
college
día y
in a
noche,
year.
con un
Salute
promedio
for
de
her.
3.8 súper
3.0,
buenos grados y todo.
great point average.
Y pues ya me vengo para acá y me graduó de la prepa. Me manda él mi ramo, me hablaba.
He
Me
would send
hablaba
me,
él
he would talk to
cada
me.
semana. O sea,
every
creo
week.
que duraba la llamada que unos 5 minutos, colgaba.
He
Y
would
volvía y
hang up
marcaba.
after
O
5
sea,
minutes.
te echaría mentiras porque fue un montón de tiempo atrás, pero no creo que duraba más de...
Yeah, there it is. You're right. Zoraida, I'm going to go with the translator on this one. Or hey, prepa means high school. Yeah, she's a shorty, dog. Shit, in her case, it could mean junior high. You know what I mean? Fuck are we talking about here? Golly. Chopper was probably her parents' age at that time. That's crazy thing that I'd snap. Look at Russell Simmons getting his karma with his daughter and that old man. Bro, I heard Kimura talking about that shit the other day too. Them people are worthless, bro. Worthless. All right? Cain Velasquez is one of my favorite fighters. I think there was 3 fighters that went to the UFC that were wrestlers in college in the same year he was wrestling. Yeah, no, Cain's a beast, man. A lot of love for that dude. 2 for 1. This shit is crazy. Zorada said prep is high school. Absolutely high school.
de 5 minutos cuando ya tenía que colgar y volvía y hacía la llamada.
Del mismo número.
Ah, sí. Sí, pues no recuerdo, creo que sí era el mismo número, pero tenía que ser menos de, o sea, no más de 5 minutos. Y ya. Y me gradué y me manda mi ramo, me mandaba ramos. Por ahí tengo que tener las tarjetitas de él.
He sent me
Y
cards
de
and
su
shit. I
familia.
had love letters from him.
Pues sí.
Dices
No,
tú que te escribía notitas.
sí.
He
me
would
escribía
write you
Esas
notes.
notitas las tienes todavía.
Todas las tengo
You
guardadas.
still got all the
Todas las
notes?
tengo guardadas,
Yeah, I got them all.
Es que a él le gustaba, él era un...
Well,
él
you
yo
gonna
creo
get
que
paid for
no
him when he croaks.
sé, él era un artista, le
He was
gustaba
an
tomarse
artist.
fotos, él
He
tenía
would
esa
send
cosita,
pictures.
pues.
Or he would draw
Es
pictures.
que
and shit.
sí. Es que a él le gustaba, él era un... Él, yo creo que, no sé, él era un artista, le gustaba tomarse fotos.
Oh, he would take
él
photos of
tenía
himself
esa
and send
cosita,
them?
pues.
She's a.
Sí. Aparte que estaba muy guapo, él.
Oh, he was
Sí, te hacía
handsome.
guapo.
Sí.
Y, okay,
thought
y
he
su
was
persona
handsome?
que es...
Limpio.
She said
Limpio.
yes.
Impecable.
And she said he was a
Sí,
clean,
nosotros
impeccably
podíamos estar
clean
en la
man.
sierra y él,
Even in
cabaña
the
o
sierras.
casa donde estuviéramos nosotros,
Even in the mountains.
limpio.
All right, now we got Jorge and Zorada going at it about secundaria. It's too many words for one thing. But I'm gonna say she was in high school. I'm gonna say maybe she got it wrong, but she was definitely 2 years. She was 16 years old.
Limpiecito todo.
She said she finished early.
Limpio.
She said he was
Todo
clean.
lo que me
Olía
mencionaba.
Filthy clean.
rico.
Los dientes, ¿no?
Ay, los dientes hermosos.
No, beautiful teeth.
Su
She
pelito.
disgusts me. She disgusts me just as much as he does.
Hermoso. Ay, no.
Fear? So 030 said it's fear. It's fear or she's smitten.
Sí.
Still.
Sí.
Ujú,
Oye, 5
Shameful.
minutos duraba la llamada.
ujú.
Él me imagino que era por medio de... Bueno, él lo hacía por protocolo de seguridad.
Sí, claro.
¿Qué otros protocolos de seguridad usaban ustedes para seguirse viendo y todo eso?
Pues es que ya de ahí solamente era por llamada. O sea, yo ya
So
estaba
we would only
acá en
speak
Los
over the phone.
Ángeles. Yo de ahí, yo ya...
Pero ya habían pasado los 2 años que dices de relación.
Sí, yo cuando duré con él 2 años, yo no vine a Los Ángeles.
Aunque está...
So in those 2 years, she said she did not go back to Los Angeles. It was only after her mother went and had that conversation and she went back to finish up school that she went
en
back to Los
Culiacán.
Angeles.
Tus
estaba
papás
con
venían
él.
a verte.
Ajá. Ya cuando yo ya me vine para acá del todo, yo vine, terminé mi prepa y ya de ahí vine hice mi vida, pues. Ya me amexicané, digamos. Entonces yo ya tenía mis amistades. Era cuando ya mi compadre chino venía para acá, íbamos a las peleas.
So I guess she stood in LA after that time. After she went to school. Go Buck said facts. She's so promiscuous. I mean, she makes it seem that way.
Ya era otro rollo. Yo ya dije, ay, mi king ya se olvidó de mí, pues.
She's saying that she ended up starting her life after school, and as far as she was concerned, she felt like he forgot about her. He might have forgot about her.
Ya nada que ver. Entonces, pues, volví a Culiacán,
And then she did what he told her not to do. Took her ass back to Culiacan.
pensando que,
Thinking
pues, que él,
that he moved on.
pues, que no me lo iba a topar nunca más,
That I was
pues.
never going to run into him,
Nunca
and
más.
we were done.
Y, pues, sí me lo topé.
And then I ran into
¿Pero
him.
cómo supo que fuiste?
No, es que no supo. Es que miras de cuenta que mi
She
compadre
said, he asked her, how did he know you was there? And she's like, he didn't know.
tuvo una posada.
I
¿Cuál
went to a
compadre?
party.
Chino.
Chino Anthrax invited me to a party.
Sí, mi compadre. Tuvo una posada un día muy padre. Invitó a todos. Entonces ese día, pues yo fui con unas amigas. Fuimos a
Went
esa
to a party.
fiesta, había mucha gente y
There's
todo.
a lot of people there.
Y nos fuimos, yo no soy de que nos quedemos así como que amanecernos ni nada. Y yo les dije, ay niñas, vámonos antes de que
She was like, oh, I didn't want to
se
go.
esté más solo y
I
eso.
didn't want to
Bueno,
break
ok,
night
vámonos.
there. I was telling
Nos
everybody, let's
fuimos.
leave early.
Y nos fuimos a
They
la
left,
casa de una amiga,
And they
Cristina.
went to a girl's friend's house.
Nos fuimos y ya Cristina tiene un primo que también yo le digo compadre, pues como de amigos. Yo
And that friend has a
compadreo
cousin that I
primero,
call
luego, pues,
compadre. I
porque
call
yo no quiero que
everybody
me tiren el
compadre.
rollo y yo, ay compadre, ay primo, ay, así. Entonces ya haz de cuenta que mi compadre Arley canta y él tenía una fiesta también ese día,
All right,
esa noche.
so she got a friend who had a cousin that was a singer, and they too were having a
Por
party.
tacos y así, nos dijo, plebes, vayan conmigo a una fiesta que tengo. Nunca nos dijo qué fiesta ni nada, ¿no? Y nosotros, ay, estamos cansadas. No, alístense, vamos. Ok, pues ya era tarde.
So it was
Bueno,
late.
pues vamos.
Let's go. We're
Nos
going to
vamos
this
llegando a
party.
esa fiesta.
Get there.
Vamos viendo que había un montón así de seguridad, de como, igual, guachos y así. Y lo primero que vamos viendo,
She
bueno,
said, I see mass security, and then the first thing I
yo voy
see,
viendo, es la mesa y
A
estaba
table.
un chaparrito, un señor de un sombrero, enseguida como un licenciado. Y yo así que, oh my God. Y yo, bueno, X, no se va a acordar de mí.
Más o menos, ¿en qué año fue eso?
so she starts seeing all of his business associates.
En el 2011.
Era lo
2010,
de la famosa
2010,
posada.
ajá.
¿Era esa?
Sí.
¿Cómo se llama esa posada?
No sé, tienen un corrido, algo así, tercio.
Upper echelon said, hey bro, you just missed the part where the mom told him there's a cliff you could throw me off of. I don't speak the language like that. Are you joking or did I miss something? So that said, Jorge Castillo, secundaria is middle school, primaria is elementary. Mexico doesn't have college, only university. Equals carrera universitaria. It's a lot of syllables.
Sí,
Ya, algo
es
así,
algo
sí, sí.
así, ajá.
Sí, sí.
Que la canta un grupo que se
Hit the
llama...
like button, y'all.
Estaban esos 3 personajes que que ese entonces eran fuertes.
Sí. Bueno, pues los más.
Ajá.
Ajá.
So there was
Ese
three.
entonces eran fuertes.
Canta un grupo que se llama Enigma.
Estaban esos tres personajes que era que ese entonces eran fuertes.
So,
No sé,
licenciado was
¿Era
there.
esa? ¿Cómo se llama esa posada?
No, no sé, tienen un corrido, algo así, terciadias,
Algo
es
así,
algo
sí, sí.
así, ajá,
Sí, sí.
que la canta un grupo que se llama Enigma.
Estaban esos tres personajes que era que ese entonces eran fuertes.
Sí, sí, sí. Bueno, pues los más.
Ajá.
Ajá, entonces...
So she's saying the big boys was there.
Llegamos y nos sentamos, pero yo me
We
acuerdo
sit down.
súper bien de que yo decía, no, pues no se va a acordar, no se va a acordar. Llegamos y nos sentaron con los hijos. Ya nos sentamos.
¿Los hijos de quién?
de-
So wait, she saw Chapo sitting there, and she's thinking to herself, he's not gonna remember me. Yeah, good luck with that.
Ajá, del chaparrito y de ellos. Y cuando nos sentamos, yo veo que un señor de sombrero se para. Y te estoy contando esto, que se para el señor del sombrero. Te cuento la interacción que hubo porque un señor que andaba con mi rey, que se llamaba Juanito, me contó que
So she's telling you what she saw, but somebody else hipped her to what was really happening at the table.
o ahí pues.
Hey, excuse me, what wireless carrier do you use? I just started using US Mobile. It's only $15 a month. I get unlimited.
Se para el señor del sombrero y dice Juanito que dijo, yo voy a invitar a bailar a esa muchacha que tiene los labios rositas. A mí siempre me ha gustado ponerme labial rosita. Y que se para a mi rey y le dice, no, compadre.
So one of the dudes at the table was gonna get up and go holler at her, and Chapo told him,
Esa
nah,
muchacha no, porque esa muchacha pues fue mi mujer.
That's
Yo la
one of mine.
conozco. La voy a,
I know her.
voy yo con ella.
She was one of
Entonces,
mine,
ya
and
de
I'm going
ahí
with her.
Dice el señor del sombrero, ok. Se sienta y ya viene mi rey y
Her
me
king
abraza
comes
por
over
detrás
there
y
and
me dice,
puts her in a
"Usted, mi hermosura,
chokehold.
no va-"
She said, he gave her a hug. He puts her in a rear naked choke, right? And then he starts whispering in her ear, I told you if you came back to Culiacan, I was gonna tie you down in that dungeon, right? All right, Marleon said, love letters, my ass. She knew what these cats was about, absolutely. Lucy in the Sky with Diamond says she's saying that what she's saying is hearsay from Juanito, exactly.
va a bailar con nadie más. Y yo, ok.
And she's been fantasizing this story her whole life. Again, all with a grain of salt. And at the end of the day, at 14 years old, she had no place to consent.
Dije, ay, güey, sí se acordó.
Y volvió el amor. ¿O qué?
Yeah, he
No, pues,
jumped up behind her. She's like, I guess he remembered me. Yeah, he wasn't going to forget you.
Dije, ay, güey, sí se acordó.
Y volvió el amor, ¿o qué?
No, pues.
Did the love
yo
come
pensé
back,
que
he
no se iba a
asked her?
acordar. Dije, pues, ¿cuántas no?
She's like, I didn't think he was going to remember me. I thought he'd have moved on by then.
¿Sí tenía varias?
No, pues yo me imagínate quién.
And he asked her, did he have many women like you? She's like, well, I mean, I would assume so. I thought he forgot me by now.
Pues, ¿quién es? Yo, no manches. Y ya de ahí, pues hubo mucha gente que estuvo presente. Tocaron él pidió la de Qué Casualidad, la canción. La tocaron un montón de veces. Ya, pues bailamos. A mí me encanta bailar.
We
Y a él
danced,
también
they
le
played
gustaba
songs. Sorry, I started
Pues,
listening. We danced, we partied,
bailamos toda la noche.
danced all night.
Y pues ya, bailamos toda la noche y pues sí, ya, pues, me dijo.
And he told me,
Nos fuimos.
we
Pero
left.
para esto yo voy y me meto al baño. Porque ya estaba viendo que ya se querían ir y yo dije, ay no, yo ya me voy al baño, pues, porque para que se vayan. Estaba un amigo
She
mío
went to the bathroom because she wanted everybody to start leaving.
y yo voy y me escondo al baño porque pues yo dije, ay no, pues que se vaya. Pues,
Oh, the other men were leaving. She's trying to get them to leave without her, so she ran to the bathroom, basically.
yo lo quiero mucho, pero pues
I love him a lot, but come on, man. Which is it?
ya pasó, pues,
But she's like, I love him a lot, but the time has passed. I didn't want to go with him.
¿sabes? Entonces me escondo en el baño y entra un
Hide in the
amigo mío y me
bathroom.
dice, vale, pues ya, mejor vete, mija, vete con él, pues,
The
porque
homie went in there and said, you might want to go with Buddy.
ya, pues, para que no venga alguien y a la fuerza y un mal golpe o
So that nobody comes and forces you and something bad happens. What?
algo así, pues, que te lleven a la fuerza. Y yo, no, pero es que pues ya, ay, vale, pues ya, o sea, y yo dije, no, pues ya que me pueda quitar, pues ya que me puedo quitar la virginidad, digo que no, pues ya, ¿verdad? Pues ya ni modo. Pues
Wait,
ya,
what?
mi virginidad, digo, y yo dije, no, pues ya que me puedo, no, pero es que pues ya, ay, vale, pues ya, o sea, y yo dije, no, pues ya que me puedo quitar, pues ya que me puedo quitar la virginidad, digo que no, pues ya, ¿verdad? Pues ya ni
Took
modo.
it. I don't know what she was trying to get at. Something to the effect of, something about her virginity.
Pues ya me voy con él otra
she
vez.
left with
Pero
him
yo decía,
again.
es que ya dijo él que si me volví a ir,
But he already told her, if you come back, you're never gonna leave
ya
again.
no me iba a dejar, pues, y yo ya no es que no quisiera, pero yo ya estaba haciendo mi vida, pues yo ya había
She's like, it's not that I didn't want to, but I already had a life that I was making. You didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? You hiding in the bathroom.
terminado mi prepa y yo ya, o sea, ya lo quería mucho y siempre iba a ser una persona muy especial, pero yo ya, pues pensaba otro
He
rollo.
was always gonna be a special person, but I always thought it was already over with.
Entonces, bueno, me voy. Nos
Solas.
vamos, me da como algo, me da así como agua o algo así y
Gives
ya
me water.
nos vamos en una avioneta. Y me acuerdo que me dio mucho sueño y yo iba en sus piernas y él se va riendo, me va sobando el pelo y me dice, ay, qué pensar a mi suegra tan cabrona. Y dice,
What would my mother-in-law think, or what would your mother think right now?
que va riendo. Y yo aquí te traigo. Y
And
tú,
I got you here in my truck with me.
mamá tan cabrona, ay, mi suegra, ¿qué dijera? Y yo pues ya iba como que dormida y así. Y ya llegamos a la finca donde estuvimos y estuvimos como 3, 4 días.
We were
Y
3 or
me
4
dice, mira, mi
days
hermosura,
together.
vamos a hacer esto. Se va a ir usted a pasar Navidad y en Año Nuevo nos vamos a ver en su rancho, de donde es mi papá.
So she said, listen, this is what we're going to do.
Vamos a pasar Año Nuevo ahí y que esto. Pero antes voy a mandar a comprar unos carros para usted y se va y los recoge. Ah, bueno, amor, ok, está muy bien. Cuando voy yo a recoger los carros,
So he's telling her, we're going to pass the New Year and we're going to pass Christmas in a certain ranch. I'm going to send you to get some cars. He sent her to get some cars. She's starting to confuse me. Jonathan said, all this seems very uncomfortable to me. 030 North said, El Chapo hold del Mayo, that's my prisoner. El Chapo hold del Mayo, that's my prisoner. You lost me, 030. Velez said, El Señor del Sombrero es el M Grande, a.k.a. Mayo. Upper Echelon, Jonathan said, Upper Echelon salutes my due blessings and prayers to you and the family. God bless. Lucy said, she said, well, what's the worst that can happen if I go? It's not like he hasn't taken my virginity already. That's done, so I went. Makes sense. Thank you, Lucy. All right? JFL. Did anybody miss JFL, y'all? In case y'all missed him, JFL is in the building. Salutes to you, JFL. Appreciate you. Hunter's up in the chat for y'all. Everybody make sure y'all hit the like button. We're going to go a couple more minutes on this. Then I'm going to cut out and have a little space between the next live stream where we'll be talking to Jay about this will be one of the subjects that we speak about, most definitely.
carros.
So he sent her to buy some cars or to pick up some cars.
Una persona dijo que me había regalado un carro y que yo lo quería cambiar
Sí.
y que...
Que quedas otro y no sé qué tanto.
Sí, no. Él me regaló el carro que esa persona dijo, la camioneta y otro carro. O sea, me regaló 3 carros.
Pero
So
no
he
le
gave
hiciste
her
el feo
3
a ninguno.
cars.
A ninguno. O sea, me regaló 3 carros.
Pero no le hiciste el feo a ninguno.
A ninguno.
And you didn't do no favors for none of them. She said none of them.
Yo no soy así.
I'm not like that. Right.
A ninguno. Ese día, por cierto, estaba otra muchacha que también, que me cae bien y tiene una niña bien bonita.
There
y
was
sus
another
hermanas
lady
también
that
me
I
caen muy
knew that
bien
was there that day.
y todo, que también
like.
era mujer de mi rey. Es que todas estaban en...
Oh, and that it was one of his women, and I respect her and I like her.
Y todo, que también...
Lucy in the Sky with Diamond said he told her to go back home, spend Christmas and New Year's, but that he wanted her back after to meet him in her dad's town. Okay, bet.
Era mujer
Thank you.
de mi rey. Es que todas estaban enamoradas de él, o sea...
Oh, that all his women were in love with him, and this woman was another woman of his.
Ni modo. Él era encantador.
Por lo que mencionas, por las
Por
cartitas.
todo. Por todo.
Everything. They loved him because of everything, not just the notes, not
Y
just,
pues
just
estaba la
everything.
muchacha esa ahí. Y
So the girl was
entonces,
there.
y así. Y pues ya, ¿no? Ya fui, nos dieron los carros y así.
You got the cars.
¿Qué carros eran?
A mí me entregaron un Cruze, un Corvette y una Cheyenne.
A Cruze, a Corvette, and
Pero
a what?
yo agarré y me fui a Obregón y le escribí.
¿En qué?
No offense, but if you still think stocks, real estate, or crypto are the best passive income.
¿Qué te fuiste?
Me fui en el chiquito, en el
Oh.
Cruze.
Ok.
Y le dije,
JFL said she didn't deny any of the cars. Ah, I see. What he meant by it failed was as if she rejected any.
y le escribí y le dije que yo no, bueno, no mentira, me fui, pasé Navidad y cuando se llegó Año Nuevo,
I left, I did Christmas, and when New Year's came around,
se estaba acercando y le escribí
when the time was coming for me to go back and meet him,
ay, ¿cómo era? En el BlackBerry.
I
Y le dije
texted him on a BlackBerry.
ya que a mi general, que yo no podía, pues que lo iba a querer mucho siempre, que
That she was
siempre
gonna
iba a ser
love
una
him
persona
forever.
súper especial.
And he was
Y,
always
pues,
going to have a
que yo iba
special
a
place,
ser mi vida, pues.
but she was going to make her life over here.
Que Dios me lo bendijera siempre y que si quería le entregaba los carros.
That
y
may
así.
God bless him forever, and that if he wanted, I would turn over the cars to him.
No, mi mosura, me dijo. Lo regalado, usted, una
He said,
finísima
"Nah, I
persona.
gave you that shit. Where's that shit now?
Eso es suyo, me dijo.
It's yours.
No hay problema y
No
tiene mi
problem.
apoyo y aquí estoy al 100 y así. Y ese capítulo así quedó.
Esa fue la última vez que lo viste.
Que hablé con él.
¿Qué hablas con él?
Ajá, fue por BlackBerry y ya. Y así quedó.
Oye, y si nos regresamos un poquito hacia atrás, o sea, como te dije cuando empezamos la entrevista, son 2 años.
Sí.
2 years. So that was it. That was basically the end of their courtship. She sent him that message, and they were done.
Supongo que
Ah,
tienes
bueno.
anécdotas, tienen.
Claro, él quería que saliera embarazada.
He wanted me to bear his child.
Ir a casarse. Es que él quería casarse.
wanted to
con
get
todas,
married. He
pues.
wanted to marry all of us.
Nosotros conocemos a un padre que es de
We know a priest
España. Y me decía, mi
from
mosura,
Spain.
tráiganse al padre de España, que nos case. Él quería que nosotros tuviéramos gemelos. Me decía, yo conozco a una doctora, ay, ¿de dónde me decía? Creo que de España también, de Europa, que nos hace la inseminación. Ahora entiendo que...
He wanted her to have twins and somebody that would do an insemination or what. So with the other wife, I'm confused. It gets weirder and weirder. But we got that part of the story. So, you know.
Gracias a Dios, los tiempos de Dios son perfectos. Por algo no pasan las cosas. Que todo tenía que pasar así. Entonces, bendito mi Dios, no salí embarazada
I didn't get
de mi
pregnant.
rey. Y ahora solamente es una historia muy linda para contar. Y pues sí.
I didn't get pregnant, and now it's just a beautiful story that I'm able to tell. Your abuse,
Pero él era un rey encantador. O sea, por él yo hubiera
he was a
salido
king,
embarazada.
and for him I would have got pregnant.
Pero ¿por qué no?
And why
Pues,
didn't you?
pues no.
O sea, tú sí querías tener los bebés.
Yo siempre quise bebés.
I always
Pero
wanted babies, but
no, Diosito no quiso. O sea,
God didn't want it.
no fue el momento y...
all right, enough. I don't want to hear about babies with this shit. And I will scan the rest of this. If there's more to this, we'll attack it on another live. But there you have it. All right, there you have it. You saw the pictures. She got an Instagram now, still full of pictures with the man. All right, maybe we'll look into that on this next live. She got to me, she got Stockholm syndrome, a little bit of fear, and maybe some childhood whimsy, but fuck that dude. You know what I mean? Cheyenne is a Mexican name for Silverado. Here's the thing, y'all are telling me about words that I didn't even hear. That's how fast this shit passes my ears. So salutes to y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hunters up for the chat. Hunters up for the chat. All right? There we have it, man. What's her IG? Give me a second. It's Valeria Ruby. Let me see if I can see if I can make this focus. Still trying to focus on me. There it is. See that? That's her Instagram. Alright. Weirdo shit, boy. Weirdo shit. Look at that. Shout out Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Pretty much sang the same song to all his girlfriends. Let's get married and have kids. Of course. Copy and paste on these hoes. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. You're 17. She's 14. That one's 15. He's a monster. But let's say, however, Emma Coronel did have the twins. There you have it. Go Buck said, nice job on the translation. Respect, salutes to you. All right, appreciate everybody for the help. JFL, Zoraida, Jorge. Appreciate everybody for the help. Thank you very much. But yeah, there we have it. So that's the story of his mistress. Or one of his mistress, one of his abuse cases, and I'm sure she isn't the only one. I'm sure there's more where she's from. There's more, yeah, we're gonna talk about it more with Jay on the next live. Y'all gonna let me get maybe, I don't know, about an hour of a break in between. We'll go over there and we'll get it popping with Jay in a little while. Salutes to y'all. Honey's up in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button. And we'll be back at 5 o'clock for the... there's people already in the live chat over there waiting. All right, Smokey jumped in there early. I told Smokey that won't be kicking off at 5 p.m. CST. Let me see. Sally Correa said on this other chat, I'm ready to make my make-believe little brother. I'm ready, my make-believe little brother. I'm really proud of you. You're doing a great job. I want to send you some money, but I don't know how. Salutes. So the twins will be live again? Yes. Let me answer that. You know what? No, he could wait. Let me see. If he's still in there. If he's still in there, I'll talk to him. Josh. Yeah, he's still in there. Boom. Salutes to Sally. Right, y'all could already move over there as soon as we get out of here. We will be over there at 5 p.m. Again, we're always gonna give Jay a little bit of time to, do what he got to do and get in there. But we have no lack of things to talk about. We've been here all day, or we've been here for what? An hour and a half. All right. Boom. Got that done. All right, man. Salute y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all in about an hour and 20 minutes. All right. Make sure y'all meet me there. Go and get your popcorn together. Go and get your drinks ready. Get your steaks out. All of that good stuff. We're going to get it popping on this side. I will see you guys over there in a little bit. And with that said, we're going to go out the same way we came in, but in the opposite rotation. All right. So make sure y'all go over there to that. As a matter of fact, let me give you guys the link from right here. Let me see. Let me go right here. Look at JFL. Yeah, Zoraida's here, bro. She been look at him. Look at him, Zoraida. Look at him. See him? Ian said, one of the many things I respect about the twins is they could have as many women as they wanted, but they were faithful to their wives, and I respect that. I'm the same way. Not only respectful to their wives, but, scream their love for their wives from the rooftops. But let's say, I don't know about Stockholm Syndrome, if she stayed in that lifestyle after Chapo, had a baby with a narco, and then went with another one. Yeah, I mean, here's my thing, though, like, those other guys after that, that's one thing. They didn't snatch her up when she was 14. You know what I'm saying? The one that did, she knows who it is, and she kind of treads very carefully with him. But she got away from him. So again, it might not be Stockholm Syndrome. She didn't buck and try to, go back over there and be with him. No, she decided she was going to stay here. So you might be right. Eddie says, see you soon over there. Salutes to you. Zoraida, see you there. I will see you guys all over there. Let me get this share right here. Shareable link. Copy to clipboard. Martin said, who the F is JFL? JFL in the building. Let's see. All right, here's the link. Y'all can go over there, hit the like button early, all of that good stuff. All right, salutes Martin Leon. I will see you guys over there, all right? Peace. If you can hear these visions, then take a long, hard listen through the walls of this prison.
I'ma show the world something.
In case you haven't seen the signs, they rather I not give you peace in the mind.
Cause I'm here to show the world something.
And that made me a threat. They waged war, and that made me a vet.
Cause I'm here to show the world something.
Lighters up, heads high, your battle scars and the stars in line. Let's make this clear. We don't know why the fuck we here, where we end up when it's done, or why it's something to fear. How it started, who made the call, we know nothing at all. Just instincts holding on when you sleep and you fall. The ability to share love, the humility to share blood. We have a will to help us change us. We have a reason, our belief in what we can't touch, what we can do to make it useful and enhance us. That's all I got for answers. If you and I were to unite, we cure the fucking cancer. Slay the beast, reign supreme, build the future faster. Pass up every bastard that been looking past us. Hands up, hand us back the culture. We could patch up the holes dug up by the vultures. We can handle the havoc in hell when it's unholstered. Slug to the shell, back in the pistol before it's over. If you can hear these visions, then take a long, hard listen through the walls of this prison. In case you haven't seen the signs, they rather I not give you peace in the mind.
Cause I'm here to show the world something.
And that made me a threat. They waged war, and that made me a vet.
Cause I'm here to show the world something.
Lighters up, heads high, your battle scars and the stars in line. Young Thundercat wanna rap, spit that flow. As long as the gap blow, he can get that dough. He thinking it's all he knows, cause it's all he's told. He has yet to get a taste of what he don't know. What it's like to be alone when your family is gone, cause you putting them all in danger, bringing bullshit home. When your bitch has enough of your shit and she hit the bricks, and your brother from another trying to slip her the dick. When the walls get thick behind bars and brick, cause you stood in front of a judge and watched someone you love. Detailed in the script, telling all of your shit. You realize you're getting buried in the hole that you dug. Most times, things are nothing like you imagine. We tend to see the romantic and never question the damage we cause with these flaws. I'm asking for answers and you just grasping at these straws. If you can hear these visions, then take a long, hard listen through the walls of this prison. In case you haven't seen the signs, they rather I not give you peace in the mind.
Cause I'm here to show the world something.
And that made me a threat. They waged war, and that made me a vet.
Cause I'm here to show the world something.
Lighters up, heads high, your battle scars and the stars in line. Change something, show the whole world you can make something. Create something, we got nothing to take nothing. You stay frontin', you walk in the stage and say nothing. Say something, you standing over the grave dumping dirt on your own, the shovel, the chrome, the same function. The powder, the charge, the bullet right through your brain function. The future's the past, the system is crashed. There's a virus in your iris, third eye made of glass. Learn to feel, differentiate the false from the real. Religion from human spirit, you survive through your will. Family first, nurture your own. They gon' pass the knowledge on the generations long after you gone. Question it all, think for yourself. Accept your mistakes. When you fail, never forget how it felt. Teach someone something instead of bitching about the cards you was dealt. Only then will your presence be felt. If you can hear these visions, then take a long, hard listen through the walls of this prison. In case you haven't seen the signs, they rather I not give you peace in the mind.
Cause I'm here to show the world something.
And that made me a threat. They waged war, and that made me a vet.
Cause I'm here to show the world something.
Lighters up, heads high, your battle scars and the stars in line.
Alright, 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 alright.
Was she mad at you? If you knew her, understood why she loved, realized why she is precious, she important to us. How much she mean to the future without her damage is done. You stand accused, the abuser who murdered daughters and sons. Kissed by stars, shadow killer light from afar. Eyesight with a spark, search for what she find in the dark. Small in the frame, big brain, mountain the heart. Good with a secret, no shame, like she smart. Maybe inside another life she find us a fine arts, but we ain't born with choices, so she hopeless when life's hard. Lost and alone for naked, live finding a way, making alliance, be a loyal dog and wait for a day. The corner warned to the street lights, begged her to stay. The curb heard the crosswalk cry as she walked away. The church was hurt, praying she was one they could save. A disappointed system couldn't make her a slave.
If I could get past the day, I'd do it all a different way. I'd give myself half a chance. I wouldn't call the devil out to dance. If I could just catch a break, the difference is that I can make the type of pain that I could take. Yeah, I die before I choose to break.
There she is, I see how you look at her. You wish you could protect her, cause you see something good in her. You see what we all see, there's more than just the hood in her. We can see her greatness and devils trying to shoot at her. Chaos under madness, junkies trying to shoot her up. Old men trying to give her babies, white wolves out to chew her up. She more than just a throwaway, it's more than just to shoot 'em up. More than just a poor girl this cold world is using up. Tragedy, travesty, the murder of her majesty. Complete and utter blasphemy, end result catastrophe. Generations wiped out, the future is a casualty. Anything concerning her, I prefer you asking me. Also do it candidly, in a low tone with reverence, or end up in a box standing over you a reverend. She's sacred far as we concerned, this here is a holy place. Big brother, she chose to blow holes through your face.
If I could get past the day, I'd do it all a different way. I'd give myself half a chance. I wouldn't call the devil out to dance. If I could just catch a break, the difference is that I can make the type of pain that I could take. Yeah, I die before I choose to break.
Played to an early grave in a game she thought she could play. She might have made it a business to be a business one day, but all that business is finished. No hope for words left to say. No more lessons from mistakes. No graduation day. No getting over the awkwardness of being a teen. No more late nights on the block, pearling blunts for the team. More tears and vigils, more blood stains the streets. More division between the living, cutting flesh for the beef. Vengeance is on the table, this revenge is so sweet. Insatiable is the appetite, awaken the beast. Irrational thoughts and actions make the most sense to me. What's happening is gonna happen, we gon' die, we eat. Everything, every single motherfucking piece. And even then, no comparison to what you owe me. I have nothing, and only one thing left to gain. I promise I'ma walk you through flames, screaming a name.
If I could get past the day, I'd do it all a different way. I'd give myself half a chance. I wouldn't call the devil out to dance. If I could just catch a break, the difference is that I can make the type of pain that I could take. Yeah, I'd die before